Hi Libra, how are you guys? Spiritual Barbie here. Welcome back. So this is your weekly love reading. We're going to focus on love, relationships, romance, that sort of thing. And this is for the week, okay? Don't forget to check out your monthly readings as well. We have those up. Those are lit. I just finished them. I'm very proud of myself. That took a lot of energy. It took a lot of time. A lot of channeling. I'm very proud of myself. I hope you guys like it. Okay, so root of the reading, Seven of Pentacles. This was the distant past energy. I feel like you were kind of growing tired on waiting for someone, and you're kind of losing your patience and your faith. I don't think it was more like waiting. It was more like you weren't sure if something was worth it or not in the distant past. So in the recent past, you kept a secret, or maybe this other person kept a secret. Now what I think this is concealing, right? So you both were concealing yourselves from each other. The present energy is the Five of Wands. So now it's a fight. Remember last week when we said how you should fight? And you weren't fighting. Now this week you're fighting. Now it's a fight. Something's coming out. Some sort of chaos is ensuing. It should be fun. Challenge and or the focus is the Three of Cups. I don't know what this is. Some of you guys, this could be a third party, right? For some of you guys though, this is probably unhappiness. And if your family is involved in the situation, or your friends are involved in the situation, it could get ugly this week. Oh my gosh. All right, conscious thoughts and our desires to the Ten of Swords. Holy crap. Libra, I was not expecting this. I really wasn't. I wasn't expecting this. All right, so we're going to look into the near future energy. Hopefully it's good when we clarify the rest of the reading. So yeah, I feel like you and whoever this person it is that you're dealing with, you weren't sure about how you felt about them. And it was because you were kind of growing, you weren't sure if you wanted to keep putting an effort and energy into it, you know? Or just in a situation. It doesn't even have to be with a particular person. This could just be your friendships, your family, something like that. But I think for a lot of you guys, that was what was impacting you feeling like something was worth it. Like something really does bring up a lot of drama, and maybe you really care about this person, or this other person really cares about you, but something around you or them being with you causes drama in either one of you two's life. And in the distant past, I really think both of you were, or one of you was really considering whether or not to let this go, you know? Okay. So in the recent past, we did have the Seven of Swords. So I feel like there was some sneaking away, some concealing of emotion or plans. I feel like in the recent past, some of you guys started planning possibly leaving a situation, possibly leaving a person, leaving a dynamic, leaving something. Oh my gosh. And the reason why is because, you know what? This is meant to happen, okay? Even though it's kind of, I'm seeing like some divine espionage, this is meant to happen. You're concluding a cycle in your life, and I feel like whatever the situation is that you're considering leaving, it's not exactly healthy. It's not exactly healthy. Or it's not exactly healthy for you, for what you want to do. And for some of you guys, it could be like where you're living, or maybe you're with someone, and whoever it is that you're with, they are not good for you, and you know that you can't find love until you leave this person. Then you can really find love. For others of you guys, it could just be where you're staying at, you know? Because I see the Nine of Pentacles here, so where you're staying at. It's not conducive. Not saying it's a bad thing, but it's not conducive for what it is that you're trying to bring in for the new phase in your life. The world here, this is not reverse, this is not upright. This is a cycle that's meant to end, okay? So that's the reason why you were concealing. You were kind of planning on moving with the Three of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, moving on, making yourself single, or making yourself somewhat single, somewhat dependable. But for others of you guys, don't freak out. If you're in a happy relationship where there's a lot of love in there, with the King of Cups here, if you're in a happy relationship, possibly with a water sign, I'm seeing for a lot of you guys, especially if they have water in their chart, The Strength card, that's Leo or fire, because we have Sagittarius too, or Aquarius. If you're in like a loving relationship with an air sign, a water sign, or I'm gonna go ahead and say a fire sign, right? But you know, the fire sign is a little questionable. If that's the case, then don't worry. This is possibly surrounding a situation that you're in that's just not good. That is blocking love, okay? Because this is showing up in your love reading. So in some way it is blocking love. So Libra, I'm sorry. I'm seeing here this week, there's a little bit of a fight this week. You know, there's a little bit of frustration. There could be a fight that's brewing outside of you, or it's a fight that is brewing inside of you. Two of Swords. So it's kind of like you're heating up a little bit to take action, right? It's like the universe kind of needs to act through these measures. Jesus, what is going on? I feel like it's definitely a heavy moon energy in your life, where the universe needs to act through these particular measures to get you to leave something, to get you to leave something behind, whether it's a thought process, a belief. It's definitely attached to a belief, because we have swords everywhere, right? So it's definitely attached to a belief that impacts your emotions, and also that impacts your actions that you take, right? So it is a belief that is limiting. It is a belief that is unhealthy. And it could be reinforced by who you're around, what you do, what you listen to, whatever. Something around the lines of where you are, it is impacting it. And so you're feeling a sense of trepidation and frustration. A little bit of anger is kind of washing up to the surface, and it's so that you really deal with it. Let's have a look at what more that this could be, because this is also like cutting through like the smog and seeing what is real and what's not real. Cutting through your crazy thoughts, if you have like a lot of thoughts or overwhelming thoughts, and seeing what thoughts are yours and what thoughts are not yours. What, maybe you have trouble making decisions, but it comes from like some wounding or something, like some sort of like dynamic that you have found yourself in, that you're ready to free yourself from. That kind of like, things start from somewhere, and you're realizing that, you need to break out of it. I want to know a little more about this Three of Swords reverse. So it is a lot of healing. Three of Swords, I really feel like this might not be so much more painful as much as it revs you up. It's not necessarily something that's going to have you like depressed or painful or sad. You're definitely fine. You're very solid, Libra. A few weeks ago we did a reading, and Libra, you showed up as the Emperor, right? So you're very solid. So even if you are upset, you may not know that you're upset, because you have a very good lid over your emotions. And that's just how it has to be right now. I mean, you can't be super emotional and go through this. Whatever this is, it requires espionage. It requires, kind of like some covert work. So you can't really plan things out when you're super emotional. So you do need to have a lid on it a little bit. And so that's possibly why you're not feeling it as much as you should be, or as much as maybe somebody else would be feeling it, because that's just where you are. And I feel like also you've gone through this for a while, or you've really healed a lot of this. So it's not really new news to you. It's just that some action needs to be taken in order for you to like bring in something. There's something you're trying to manifest, right? With the Three of Wands could be travel. Something you're trying to manifest, that something needs to be pushed out. And we have the Magician here. Something needs to be pushed out so something else can be brought in. That's just what the universe is showing me. But it's a little chaotic, and I could see why. And also, it's maybe a little bit of a fight, but I could see why you're kind of feeling this Five of Wands energy, because as I'm getting the message, it feels very like so much is going on at once, and there's so many different pieces, and there's like a huge domino effect on one side, but then on the other side it's like strategy, and on the other side it's like a veil on top of it. It's very like, it's a lot, like some of you guys are breaking out of hell. Some of you guys are breaking out of hell, and it's like, bro, I'm sure hell has really good security. I'm sure you have to really trip up some security systems. So it's like, don't even fret. Don't even fret with yourself right now. Chill out. You're doing the best you can do. So let's have a look at why this Five of Wands energy is here. And it's because I see here, if you're in a connection, you're fine. Don't sit here and freak out about your relationship. Your relationship is fine. You guys are fine. With the Hierophant showing up just underneath the Two of Cups, you're good. Hey, you good? Seriously, you're fine. Okay, it's stronger than ever. I feel like if there's something that's slowing it down, holding it back, for those of you guys who are single, then there's something that is blocking you from finding love, you know, and it's in your environment. And I think a lot of you guys know who this is or know what this is, okay? So, but I'm not gonna say it, you know what I mean? I feel like it's supposed to be a secret. Okay, so let's have a look at the conscious thoughts and or desires, right? And that's the Ten of Swords reversed. And what's that about? That's about the High Priestess reversed. I feel like a lot of truth, a hot load heaping wad of truth has just been unveiled. a lot of realizations, possibly about the past. We do have the Six of Cups. So, you know what the Six of Cups mean, okay? I have people that listen to me while I do readings, and I feel like this reading is something that is supposed to be very private, right? And even like if I feel like someone's listening, I don't want to say it because I feel like you know what this is, and I feel like I can't really even say it. All right, so let's have a look at why. Actually, I want to. Yeah, that's the Y energy, right? That's cool. So I want to look at what this Ten of Swords energy is about. Honestly, this is happy, right? This is like a change or a overcoming of sorts, okay? A movement of sorts that is really, you're really happy about. It's super positive. Like what it is makes you feel really good. I mean, we have the World, right? We have the Sun. It makes you feel really good with the Ace of Wands. It's really positive. It's really exciting. But it's something you got to break through that is not pretty. This is not going to be pretty. Oh my God, that's the name of this video. That is the name of this reading. This is not going to be pretty. This is just not. But you know it's not going to be pretty. So it's fine, okay? It's fine. You know it's not. You're just gearing up. You're just gearing up because you're focused on the Sun. You're focused on the Sun. So so you're focused on the Sun. Sorry, you guys, I literally had to let them finish yelling at each other from up the stairs. So you're focused on the Sun. So you're focused on the end goal. You're focused on the happily ever after. You know what you want, and where it is you're going is going to make you super happy. But you're just a little overwhelmed because you did put an end to a tough cycle, and so you are confronting those feelings and emotions, and you are like kind of needing some time to yourself to recover. So yeah, the reason why we're having a Ten of Swords energy is so you can really ground yourself. Like I feel like if you didn't process this situation, and we also have the Five of Cups. So you are looking over things that are from the past, old emotions, old events that you do have regrets over, old feelings are being dredged up. And it's because whatever this is that you're entering into, it requires a state of balance. It requires a state of groundedness. That if you didn't process it the way you're processing it before, or the way that you've started processing it in the recent past, you would not be able to make this move. It would not be able to happen as smoothly, or it would happen, but you would have to process this anyways. You might as well process it now. You might as well process it now. Ooh, Libra. Ooh, I gotta start doing these readings like extended because these are so good. Oh my God. They be giving me these stories. Wow. I wonder what's going on. I want to know how you're feeling about this because this is definitely... You know, some of you guys are breaking out of hell. That's not funny. Oh, snap. I never got a challenge. Did I? I think... Oh, the challenge was the Three of Cups. Where did I put that? Whoops. My bad. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the challenge is the Three of Cups reversed. Okay? So the challenge is that there is a little bit of unhappiness here, right? I feel like not everybody's going to be happy, or you're worried about something going wrong. You're worried about, but honestly, whatever it is that you're thinking will go wrong, it's not what you think it's going to be, okay? And this is like, it's just like a worry that is not going to fulfill itself, okay? So whatever thing you think is going to blow up in your face or whatever, it's not going to happen. You really don't need to worry about what's going to happen, okay? Seriously. But I also think that you're also letting go of just things that didn't work out, you know? Maybe you had an unhappy time, like a period in your life where you were very unhappy, like deeply unhappy, and you suffered a lot with anxiety and with depressed moods, probably eating disorders, you know, probably body dysmorphia, like all that stuff. And you're really having to process this phase of just being unhappy. I'm sorry, you guys. I hate when people listen to my readings. Some people listen to my readings. I'm not talking about you guys, obviously. I'm talking about people in my house. They just listen because they want to make fun of me later. And that really bothers me because it's kind of like, that's really disgusting. Like, you really should focus on your healing and stop listening to people, you know, do their readings and try to be better, you know? And why don't you go focus on being better instead of being miserable and being a bully? Okay, so that's why I kind of like get quiet a little bit when I'm doing readings. I could tell when someone's listening into what I'm saying, just to be like, just to make jokes about me, or just to like, you know, kind of cut me down later and be like a bitch later. But it's kind of like, no, the joke's on you because you're out here being karmic as hell and repeating cycles for like 40 years. You know what I mean? So the joke's on you, sis. All right, so let's have a look at why we have the Three of Cups here. I feel like this was just a really unjust situation. Okay, whatever this was, whatever this is that you're breaking, something you're breaking out of, okay? You are breaking out of this. Something you're breaking out of, it just wasn't pretty. It wasn't nice, and it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair. It wasn't fair, Libra. They don't deserve you. And that's why, you know what? Here's the thing. You know that song by Billie Eilish, I Had a Dream? Honestly, that song, the lyrics, you should listen to it because honestly, whoever or whatever this is that you're breaking out of, they don't deserve you. In the most loving way, though. They don't deserve you. They just don't deserve you, okay? And that's a star message. They don't. I don't know who these people are. I don't know what the situation is. I don't know if it's work. I don't know if it's a lease that you're in. I don't know. But they don't deserve you, okay? You're like a gift to them, and they don't know how to appreciate gifts. So then let them keep manifesting garbage. And you go manifest something that is better for you, which I feel like if you're single, then whatever it is that you're doing, it's helping you to manifest love. And if you're in a connection, and because this feels like an extra energy that has been blocking the connection, right? Whatever this extra energy is, when you get rid of it, your connection will be so much more smooth. You'll have a much happier time. You just be a happier person. With the Lovers here and the Two of Cups, with the Hierophant, some of you guys can finally manifest that engagement. Some of you guys can manifest, I don't know, whatever it is that you wanted to do with your partner, that there's some third party, some extra energy that's been in the way, whether they've been in the way in spirit or they've been in the way physically, like because they're alive or because they physically get involved in the situation. Whatever it is you're doing here, you're getting rid of them. They're losing their power, okay? So you can move on and be happy because they don't deserve you, okay? All right, so let's have a look at the near future energy. So this chaos here we see going on at the beginning of the week is bot energy. I mean, I hope you're not botting because, you know, we're not open yet. You know, the state's not open. The U.S. is not open, bro. So be careful. But, you know, if it is, so it is. But whatever this is, shout out to you because Libra doesn't fight. We don't fight. All right. All right, so whatever this is, let's see what is coming out of it. How is this energy transforming? Okay, the Four of Wands. Yes, God, honey. I see union. Okay, yes. I'm here for it. I see union. Some of you guys, right? Especially if you're already in a connection, and there's been people getting in the way, things getting in the way, work getting in the way. I don't know, some sort of like narcissistic, but not that they're narcissistic in that. It's just narcissistic in the sense that it's none of your business. It's narcissistic in the sense that you're overstepping your boundaries, B. That's the sort of narcissism I mean. So some sort of narcissistic energy has been in the way. It's been in the way so much you've been thinking about letting this whole relationship go. Or letting go of your dreams of love, or the kind of person you want to be with. It's been in the way, Libra, of your happiness. So whatever this is, We out here, right? So what is this energy? The Magician. It's something you're manifesting. Okay? Some of you guys can manifest a union, right? Oh, Hierophant. Oh, Two of Cups. Some of you guys can manifest a relationship. Sorry. Some of you guys can manifest a relationship. Some of you guys can manifest an engagement. This is what I've been seeing this whole entire week. For pretty much everyone. Like, I'm not kidding. I feel like a lot of you guys, a lot of you guys are getting engaged. You know, don't even fight it. A lot of you guys are meeting soulmates very soon. Like, bro. Like, you see the cards. I'm sure you know how to read them. I don't know, why is this girl bothering me? I'm doing a reading. Clearly, I can't talk to her right now. But yeah, so sorry, people are getting on my nerves. So yeah, bro, I see something really beautiful here. Oh, I wish I did extended. I would totally look into this. Let's have a look at why we have the Four of Wands energy coming in here. Oh my God. Let's have a look at why we have the Four of Wands energy coming in here. Okay. So we have this Four of Wands energy coming in here because of the Page of Swords. So because that there is some sort of communication that comes in, right? Maybe you're communicating. What are you communicating? So what you're communicating is that you're moving on, okay? You're probably communicating either to this person or to the individuals. You're communicating this to either bodies. It doesn't matter, right? The possibilities are endless. So you're communicating this. You're saying, I'm tired of wherever this is that you are. I want to move on to more peaceful waters. And because of this, because you're communicating this, now you're manifesting a commitment of a soulmate commitment with the Two of Cups. Or because of this, you are manifesting pulling in a new partner or a divine partner. But you're manifesting love. Through the actions that you are taking now, you're now able to bring this in because you're communicating. You're communicating. Like you're going to say something either to these people or to the person that you're with, you know, or to both of them. Okay, but the possibilities, it's not really clear yet. That's probably why it's not exactly clear, because I feel like you have some power in the situation as to who you're going to talk to or what you're going to say. But the way the energy is playing out is the story's already been set. You're moving on. Okay, you're fucking moving on. You're moving on and you're happy to move on. This is a good moving on. You're moving on in the direction that you want to go in. No, it's not, I'm not seeing a cliffhanger or something getting thrown, a wrench getting thrown in this week, okay? So let's look at your oracle energy. Your oracle energy is topaz. Forgiveness heals, yada, yada, yada. No, but seriously though, forgiveness does heal. Okay, this is why you're going through this time. It's so that you can forgive, because whether you know it or not, you have acquired a lot of resentment. I mean, if justice is not upright, especially in a Libra's reading, there's a lot of resentment, okay? We are the sign of justice. So if it's not upright, we feel really, really, really slighted. And we can hold a grudge because of that, because we're a very fair sign. So, you know, grudges aren't cute. We get wrinkles, we get fat, we get all sorts of things. Libras, we are very vain. We like to look good. So if it's just for the sake of you and your looks, if that's all it is for you, then just forgive because of that, okay? So it's time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. I'm hearing your mental health and happiness. So please do forgive. Please do, you know, move on. And honestly, with the Four of Wands here, oh, this is so nice this week. I want to look into it a little more. I'm going to use my other deck because I want to look into this a little more and see a little more cards on this, because my guides are kind of like nodding me. So like, look in a little more, because it'll make you feel better. It'll make you feel better about whatever situation that you're in right now. You know, whatever situation that's difficult, whatever situation that you're trying to free yourself from. God, I keep seeing the devil here. This is a tough situation. It'll make you feel better because you're hanging on just till the end of the week, and then it just feels so much better by the end of the week. And the Four of Wands just showed up again in this deck. All right, so I want to have a closer look at this Four of Wands energy. Page of Pentacles reversed, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yes. So something, and I feel like this was this connection here, right? Remember, the Page of Pentacles showed up reversed here too in the distant past. So whatever this situation here becomes, you know, so much more grounded, so much more stable. I mean, real commitment offered, real things offered. The Empress is showing up here. So truly this person is recognizing your divinity, or you are recognizing your divinity, and the universe is bringing you all the things that you deserve. You're stepping into your abundance. This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, Ace of Swords reversed. It's not exactly clear yet, okay? So it's not exactly what you think it's going to be. No, it kind of is. It is what you think it's going to be. But it's just like, they're just saying you'll see more. You'll see more as time goes on. And it's so good, okay? That it's so worth whatever it is that's going on, or whatever it is that's about to go down, okay? With that Wheel of Fortune showing up, it's like, yo, whatever's about to happen, it's meant to happen. All right, so let's just forgive. Let's just forgive. All right, Libra, I'll talk to you guys next time. Toodaloo. Bye-bye.